Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So, there was another Democratic debate last night, and I was going to make a video reacting to it, but I realized I did not hate myself enough to sit through all of it. However, there was one moment that I do want to talk about, because I think this is it's not the funniest part, that's not really the right word, but it's just the most revealing for Warren and CNN, if that makes any sense. But if you guys saw the debate, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but for those of you who don't, I'll give you some context. So first off, if you guys have seen any of my videos, you probably know that I'm not a big Bernie fan as far as what he believes in, but at the same time, I do respect the hustle that he's been participating in for like his whole political career, because that's respectable. Although I think he's absolutely wrong on a lot of his ideas, I do admire that he's been like this for as long as anyone can really remember. Now, why would I be talking about my respect for Bernie right now? Well, I'm sure you guys are aware, especially if you watched the debate last night, that the so-called controversy of basically Bernie telling Elizabeth Warren that he didn't believe a woman could be president. So I just want to offer my support to all Bernie fans now for our mutual dislike for Warren and CNN, because this exchange last night at the debate was just so disrespectful to Bernie. I really had a lot of pity for Bernie and his supporters, because now you guys know CNN is pretty bullshit. So like the moderator called Bernie pretty much a liar, like their love of Warren is just so apparent that it's really baffling that they can't do a better job of appearing more objective. Like if I was in charge of CNN, that would be my objective, trying to make them appear so not less biased. But anyways, I'll show the clip and then I'll give my thoughts on it.
Let's not turn to an issue that's come up in the last 48 hours. Senator Sanders. CNN reported yesterday that, and Senator Warren confirmed in a statement, that in 2018, you told her that you did not believe that a woman could win the election. Why did you say that?
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't say it. And I don't want to waste a whole lot of time on this, because this is what Donald Trump and maybe some of the media want. Anybody knows me knows that it's incomprehensible that I would think that a woman could not be president of the United States. Go to YouTube today. There's a video of me 30 years ago talking about how a woman could become president of the United States. In 2015, I deferred, in fact, to Senator Warren. There was a movement to draft Senator Warren to run for president. And you know what? I stayed back. Senator Warren decided not to run, and I did run afterwards. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote by 3 million votes. How could anybody in a million years not believe that a woman could become president of the United States? And let me be very clear. If any of the women on this stage or any of the men on this stage win the nomination, I hope that's not the case. I hope it's me. But if they do, I will do everything in my power to make sure that they are elected in order to defeat the most dangerous president in the history of our country.
So Senator Sanders, I do want to be clear here. You're saying that you never told Senator Warren that a woman could not win the election.
That is correct.
Senator Warren, what did you think when Senator Sanders told you a woman could not win the election?
I disagreed. Bernie is my friend, and I am not here to try to fight with Bernie. But look, this question about whether or not a woman can be president has been raised, and it's time for us to attack it head on. And I think the best way to talk about who can win is by looking at people's winning record. So, can a woman beat Donald Trump? Look at the men on this stage. Collectively, they have lost 10 elections. The only people on this stage who have won every single election that they've been in are the women, Amy and me.
So true.
And the only person on this stage who has beaten an incumbent Republican any time in the past 30 years is me. And here's what I know. The real danger that we face as Democrats is picking a candidate who can't pull our party together, or someone who takes for granted big parts of the Democratic constituency. We need a candidate who will excite all parts of the Democratic Party, bring everyone in, and give everyone a Democrat to believe in. That's my plan, and that is why I'm going to win.
Okay, this whole interaction, again, is just absurd. Like, I felt really bad for Bernie, but at the same time, I'm glad that Bernie bros can finally recognize, again, how awful CNN is. it's just, they're so ridiculously biased questions towards Bernie. And I also love how Warren does the whole shtick of, we're friends. I would never want to distract us from defeating Trump. Like, I would never say Bernie's a sexist. Like, come on, guys. Let's not talk about how Bernie's a sexist. Like that whole deal of, playing like she's, friends with him. It's just so freaking pathetic. And honestly, if you believe Bernie is a sexist after this, like, I don't know what to tell you except just recognize that politics, it's a game of shitting on the other person at the most opportune time. That's really what it comes down to. And honestly, you could wonder, why did Warren not say this earlier? I mean, this happened 2 years ago. Surely, if this was a big deal, she would have brought it up, right? But no, she waits for an opportunity where she can rub this into millions of viewers right before the Iowa caucus after she's fallen in the polls. Like, I don't really find that hard to believe. And plus, Bernie is right here. He's been supportive of women becoming president. He even backed Hillary. I don't really know at all at any time in his career where he's been opposed to women in politics or women running the presidency. It just makes no sense at all. And to Warren's point, technically speaking, I mean, wouldn't a man technically have a better chance against Trump because Trump already beat Hillary? Like, her logic here doesn't make any sense. I don't really get it. It really just hurts to listen at this point. And I mean, CNN is also in the shitter right now. Like, this video clip is being wrecked in the comments and the likes and dislikes. It's just absurd. I'll show you guys right now. But, people are not stupid. These supporters of Bernie are not dumb. And honestly, Warren supporters are not dumb either. People can honestly rationalize all this stuff to being false. And the fact that CNN assumes people will believe this at face value is actually crazy. It just shows how disconnected they are to the rest of America. It's kind of pathetic, honestly, but that was my favorite part of the debate, and at the end of the day, I do hope CNN will continue to fuck up because it just gets funnier every time, and then eventually they're going to have no one left to watch them because everyone will know that they're just a joke. But yeah, with that being said, this brings this video to an end. Again, I'll offer all my condolences to all the Bernie bros because now we know how ridiculous CNN is and how ridiculous the mainstream media is because they have never been a friend to Bernie and will rip on him every time. And again, I'm not a fan of his policies, but I do respect his grind. So, at the end of the day, I don't think this is going to help Warren. I doubt anyone believes this. And again, it just reveals how desperate she is to rally support and honestly play the frickin' woman card for all it's worth. So, anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. And with that being said, I'll see you guys later.